Hello, it is me once again. I end up saying one now. This is the FIFA edition of the Steam updates of some sort. Otherwise, I'm not going to show it of some sort because you just had to. Those are the end of my words of the same one is. Yeah, this is related to the 2030 World Cup. And yes. Another three teams that get held in Montebello, Buenos Aires, and in Asunción there. They only have one match only in one city, so only have once and that's it. For only have three matches. But after that, well, let's give it off to the races and then the rest of them. But here's the thing right now. For 2030 is of some sort. It's most likely only held once of this, but if FIFA's might expand from 48 to 64 teams in 2030 to make it special for the centennial FIFA World Cup. But they end up mainly hosted in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. But here's the problem right now that they're out of the gate. If they take out that 3 out of the 19 or 20 they have already, that leaves the 16, 17 stadiums. It's just too low amount of stadiums that the FIFA really wanted for 64 teams. Yes, I say that right. The number is just too low. So for 64 teams, I think Spain, Portugal, and in Morocco needs to cough up 20 stadiums and minimum. Yes, 20 stadiums as minimum, which means it cannot go lower than that. Because the problem is though, with 16 or 17 stadiums, and I kind of feared in the end of there's gonna be they have one team held 2 different matches in one day. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Because at the end of this, one person got a ticket for one game, but not expecting you saw 2 games. That's gonna be a problem. So the end of this come to be because, as you know, it's just gonna be like this constantly because of 64 team format. Now, that's gonna be a problem. If they get the 20 stadiums, that means that there's one stadium will not hold 2 matches in one, since they only have 1 match and then they re-clean the first for the next match. Those just makes sense the way it is. So that's gonna be what's end up going on now. So it's found out for sure. Yeah, so technically means it's a fun of this. It'll make things a little bit more harder for sure. Also, here's another problem on top of that too. Spain has a tourism issue, and they're living past the anti-tourism some sort. And now they feel that they end up increasing stadiums wanting to harm for anti-tourism type feet. So then this means that some sort of Spain has to they had to be careful here with the increasing number of stadiums for this new format of 64 teams. So it makes sense. Portugal really might need to step it up. If they have 2 stadiums already, and they might need to step it up because they increase the probably up to 4. Then they end up for sure. Because I know Morocco has 1 extra stadium and they might need to build in Algeria. They're supposed to remain because technically they kind of ran out of existing stadiums already, and I'm pretty sure the stadium that I think they can do is probably new. So I think Portugal really needs to step up and then help out Spain to increase the number of stadiums in their country. Because they have so many other stadiums hosting it former Euro, because they might be still be good in it for the World Cup. or if not, renovations to the end. It must be needing in Portugal at this point, because the end up needs to be acquired there. So yeah, that's the only way to get get 20. Morocco's going to get one. Spain is to get a little bit more, but not too much. Portugal might need to step up, and they end up help out with increasing the number of stadiums for the World Cup in 2030. So yeah. And the final thing is to say about the 2030 then the situation is the U.S. Broadcast of the World Cup and for 2030, which is gonna be interesting though. Fox did not sign the deal yet, an extension of that, and the field about Netflix take over that. But here's the if Fox does host the end of the final World Cup in 2030 though, at this point, Fox might have a hard time in holding the World Cup. It is this big for 64 teams though. So if I'm really with Fox in this point, Fox needs to somehow co-host a seat with CBS for this. Technically, the problem is Fox will own her soccer matches on FS1, FS2, Fox itself. That might be it. Also, right top of that too, they can do FX and FXX, but I think they won't doing it. Now the problem is it's not enough channels, so they end up with the whole all 64 matches, and some of them might be probably likely to be repeated. I know there's Fox Soccer Channel, or not Fox Soccer Channel, Fox Soccer Plus, but that's premium though, so that's gonna be right off the paywall. The FAD might not want to do that, so. But I think it's possibly mostly Fox FS1, FS2 for sure. And he might co-host a CBS in China for sure. Because I know CBS does have CBS SN. Because like I said, CBS and CBS SN did hosted USL matches, so it's gonna be fitting for the World Cup on CBS with Fox for the English cast, and Turner's gonna probably in a whole other week from TNT, so TNT Sports with TBS and True TV, and then with CBS in Fox, and then we end up for that, so it's not surprised by that. In Spanish networks for Spanish, and there might be, I'm not surprised, Univision and Telemundo, but then there might be Unite as one in that World Cup, so they can hold American Spanish. So this will give you the largest American broadcast run in history in the World Cup, of some sort. It's possibly questionable about PBS. And then the return host of the World Cup on PBS, and they end up as well. So the very are looking out for that for sure. Is and it might come to fruition or not. So I'll not be surprised. Fox with Telemundo that might be coming back for sure, but also Univision with CBS and Turner. And most likely, PBS for sure. So the we're looking for that. So better than look out for that for sure. So that is it for that update about the FIFA World Cup 2030 update. This was Steams and even broadcast updates. Stay tuned for the ranking of the Major League Soccer for the top 31. So stay tuned for that. And otherwise, see you to the next video then. It is longer than the other one, but we'll see. But stay tuned. So, and it's gonna start right about now.